Hi, this is Katie Weeks, your independent, close to my heart maker.
And I am back for card number 2 using the little hedgehog stamps, and I'm going to use this forward facing hedgehog that's holding the flower. And I want to show you, I've slowed this down so you can see. I went ahead and adhered this first piece and I cut off the 1.25 inches that was extra. And then I added the polka dot piece and the foiled Melon Mania piece on the inside of the card. And now I'm taking the piece that was cut from the stitched rectangle frame. No, I think it was actually the curved rectangle frame, thin cut. And I am adhering that little piece of ribbon and then stapling it to that front panel and then adhering it and centering it on the front of the card. But don't put adhesive on the whole back side of it because some of it will hang over where that 1.25 inches was cut off the front of the card. And next I'm going to bring in my intense black ink and I'm going to stamp up this little hedgehog and flower. And I probably should have done that first, but I actually had already started adhering pieces down before I started the video, so I wanted to catch you up on what I had already finished. And so I'm going to take this piece, and I bought the little hedgehogs with the thin cuts. If you did not buy the thin cuts, then you'll need to fussy cut it out. If you do have the thin cuts, you can run it through your die cutting and embossing machine, and it makes it just so much easier. And I use that 1-inch masking tape just to hold that thin cut in place. So I'm going to take that off carefully, and I'm using the positive and negative parts that I cut out just like I did the last time when I do my blending. So here I'm taking a sentiment. This one says, "I'm so thankful for a friend like you," and I'm going to stamp it inside on that polka dot Melon Mania piece of paper. And I just love polka dots. So the polka dots and plaids, those things are just some of my favorite little patterns. And so I just love this little card. And all of that foiling from the flowers is just adorable. And I think it goes nicely with the little flower that the hedgehog is holding as well. And so I'm going to use my masking tape, and instead of, like, I usually use it to hold my thin cuts in place, but here I'm actually masking with it so that I can use my Toffee ink and a little bit more pressure on the outside of the hedgehog, a little less pressure on the face and belly, just so that it looks darker around the outside of that little guy. And I even made sure I got it on his hand as well. And then I will take and move my masking tape around so that I can get the center of the flower with a little bit of that Toffee ink as well. And these blending brushes just make a really fast way to color an image like this. So here I'm using my lemonade and doing the flower, and then I will move my masks around so that I'm just covering up the leaf. I actually didn't ink up the stem with this blending technique this time. I will come in and do that differently than I did the first card. But for card 2, I am just masking off and doing only the leaf in that Jade ink, and then I will peel this off and use one of my green. I used the darkest one of the LePens that was green that we used to sell through Close to My Heart. I don't know if you can still get any of those LePens, but I used that to shade the stem of the flower, and it made a really perfect coloring on there. And I like all the different techniques that I did, but this gives a really perfect look to that stem. I liked it with this one because I had the white cardstock that I stamped on. The last card, card 1, I did it on a mix-in paper. And here's a final look at my cute little hedgehog.
Please give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video, and make sure you subscribe to my channel and you hit that bell to turn on all the notifications so you'll be notified every time I upload a crafty video. Please leave me a sweet comment below and share this video with your crafty friends as well. It's free, why not share it? Have a great day.